Coming up on the Relebogile Mabotja podcast, I'll be chatting to Moozlie Mabotja. Find out, does she want to be a mother? Is she ready? What kind of an aunt is she? And of course, the culture, and then how she really feels about having lost those very close friends of hers. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Relebogile Mabotja podcast. Comment down below who else you would like to see on the show, because we're always bringing interesting people. And before I tell you who's with us today, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and share so that we can build and grow this community. Now today's guest is a gem and a sweetheart, and I kind of feel like I'm sort of big sister Nyana to her, but I adore her. Moozlie Mabotja in the building. Hey, how are you?
I'm so good, sister. How are you?
Ma'am, did you dress up for me?
Always.
Because,
you know,
hello.
I do my big one every time I see you.
Listen, my favorite part of your outfit is pelete at the top, because it just reminds me of my grandmother with her Girly, and of, you might have been too young, but when my cousins were younger, we had the lady diaper, and that's what we tied, and then waterproof.
Yes.
So that's what that reminds me of.
It's the culture. Remember that.
You do.
Yes. And it's so wrong. Who was washing those things?
We were.
No, guys.
Can I tell you what happened? So after the kid poops in the lady, you first start by holding it over the toilet and just flushing so that the remnants go. You didn't know this?
No, I was too young. I wasn't cleaning the nappies.
You were old enough for me to be doing your changing your diapers. So there you go. Afterwards, you put it in the bucket that stays in the bathroom, and it like soaks, right? So that by the time it's time to hand wash the ladies, which we did, look at the face. When it's your kid, ma'am, you might get all types of fluid in your mouth.
The more we talk about kids in my life, it's just like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, guys.
Do you want to be a mom?
In my mind, maybe in my heart.
But not in real life.
Like, it's a lot in real life. It really seems like a lot, guys.
Because it is.
Yo, babe. Yo.
What's your biggest fear about being a parent?
That you just can't say next 5 tenths, like 5 minutes. Like, I just need a second.
You can't.
That is wild to me.
You can't.
No, guys, like, I don't think I'm okay with that.
Apparently, even when they're 30-something, you still can't say next 5 tenths to
them. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, more power to you guys, eh? More power to you.
Can I tell you the first time I ever saw you? Not in person. I was working at Bongwe around Cresta, and we had screens in the office, in the production office. So there were always music shows that were playing. And I remember, I can't remember what music video it was. You were at Chiskop, you were new, or Jive. And I used to think to myself, that girl looks like such a vibe. Like you were just in your vibe, in your element.
Yeah.
And that's like always what's stuck in my mind about you. Until then, you were like interviewing me in Vuzu. I'm like, how can you get a lady, Mocho?
Yes,
I'm
kind of like a personality catfish. I think when I'm like super cool with you, and also when I'm working, and when I'm on stage, I think that's why I love to be on stage, because I can be like the most extra exaggerated version of myself. But in real life, I'm actually just like
chilled and cool.
So chill.
Respect to you repping the Era brand the way that you do, because one person, and I've said it on this podcast before, I will say it again, the one person who is consistent about carrying her brand through and through is Zinhle.
Yeah, 100%.
How did she rope you in?
To be really, really honest, she was pregnant and she was hiding her pregnancy. And I just needed to help my friend. She had a lot going on. So I was like, babes, let me help you.
Really?
Yes. And then I started also, not necessarily started, like Lekau also came into the mix at some fold. And then they were just calling me the creative director. They'd just take me to meetings and be like, this is Miss, she's our creative director. I'm like, oh, okay.
So that's how it happened. You just were helping, and then
essentially it started with shoots, and then it was shops, and then before I knew it, I had a job. Now I've got a contract, you know, deductions.
And everything?
I have to apply for leave.
On a pay slip?
Yes.
You apply for leave?
Yes.
Is Zinhle head of HR?
Absolutely not. Absolutely
So
not.
who do you apply
I
for
have
leave
to, there's obviously
to Cairo?
HR. No.
And she asked Cairo for leave.
Absolutely not. But we have a whole team. Everybody Zinhle is literally like a whole team, mainly women. We've had some men like come in and it's just like
they didn't survive.
We're like girls. We're like a really, really girly brand. Like even the way we think, it's better suited to women. Like we just have a drive and a passion that's really needed to build a local brand, like in a startup as well. So it's a whole team. So her older sister is my line manager.
Okay.
But she's the MD of the company, so everybody reports to her, but she's my work bestie. Everybody thinks that Zinhle and I would be work besties.
Yes.
But we really on a need to know with Zinhle. I report directly to Kuku, and she's like my work bestie. Like I love her down.
I love that because I also, some of my team are like actual family, actual friends.
Yeah.
And it's hard to balance the business and personal life. So like the people that I work with, I'm like, you will not embarrass me. I will fire you so fast. Don't embarrass me because I have credibility.
Yeah.
How do you guys balance, not just with the friendship part, the work, personal? How do you find that like middle ground?
I think from a managing director rather perspective, Gugu has had to learn that people are all different in the different departments. So we have sales, which is headed by Koliwe, who's also her sister-in-law. Yes. So Koliwe needs a certain type of management, you know. And then we have retail, which is Ellen, Mama Charm, boomified, who comes up with all her little terms. And she needs a certain type of management. And then you get Moose, who's the creative director, she's a rapper, she's a fashion icon, and she's also the CEO's best friend. Like, it requires a certain type of management, you know? And I think for me, from myself, as much as I'm part of the family, a lot of the work that I do at Era is really about fulfilling a personal thing for myself. Yeah. Like, I really love creative direction. I love marketing and branding. I love fashion. Yes. I love community as well, which I think really actually sets the Era by DJ Zinhle brand apart. We have such a dope community of people who, it's even weird to call them customers because they actually, like, they buy into our brand. That's why they're so hard on us, because they're like, girl, I give you my money. Like,
what's
happening? You know? So that for me is really, really exciting. So it drives me personally, because there are days where you just like, Kuku, like, but it's just like, that's your boss. Like, you know, so you just gotta focus and get it done,
How, or rather, when in your career did you actively decide that you fully want to be a fashion girly? Because I saw it happen. Like, one day, I was like, oh, turn around, ma'am. Like, it felt like it was a conscious decision where it looked like you had a team, that there were mood boards, and it was a very clear vision about what message you're trying to portray and all of those things.
I think there were definitely people around me at the time. Smuda at the time, there was Uncle Party Time, who was actually like so in my ear, because I was very much a girly girl.
Yes.
Like, I was like, I'm wearing heels, and Uncle Party Time was like, yo, wear some sneakers, like throw on some baggy jeans, be cool, like relax, like, you know, be with the kids. So then I consciously made the shift. There was Don Design, there was Yelenzo, there were all of these like really, really, really cool people around me who like kind of unlocked my mind. But I really had to find it on my own. And for me, it was like a combination of Bad Girl Riri at Bad Girl Riri when she was still running her Instagram, and just Brenda Fassie in general. Like, if Rihanna and Brenda Fassie had a baby, that was the style that I was going for.
Tell me about this thing of the Ma Brrrrrrrrr reference. What is the title you call yourself?
Young Ma Brrrrrrrrr.
Young Ma Brrrrrrrrr. And does that come from the energy, the public persona? Like, which part of yourself feels like you relate to her?
To be honest, when I first said it, I didn't feel like her at all. And I think that's why a lot of people initially were like, are you crazy? What? You can't just call yourself that. But for me, it was a big thing, babe. It was a huge thing. Like, you don't do that.
I think I missed out. So what did you say?
You just like positive vibes.
No, I do. Maybe my algorithm
you
doesn't.
You missed that one. So I'm like that. My algorithm is also super duper positive. But
what did you say?
I said it on a song.
Say the line.
And it was just a line in a song. It was, Ma Brrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrr But people just dissected that line so hectically. And I was just like, you know what? Actually, yeah, I am young Ma Brrrrrrrrr. Like, I'm going to piss y'all off because that's exactly what Brenda would have done, you know? So I'm going to go with it. I'm going to run with it. I'm going to be that girl, you know? And now it's been maybe like 8 years since then. I swear to God, I don't even need to say it myself anymore.
Really?
People say it to me. Hey, Ma Brrrrrrrr. Like people say it to me. Like I don't even need to claim it or push it anymore, you know. So yeah.
I think what I do see, Ma Brrrrrrrrr was so unapologetically herself, and I've never looked at you as no Moozlie and categorized you with Otswana
yes,
or you are like.
I like that. Thank you.
No, I really haven't. I think whenever. I mean, I sit in many pictures where we'll be like, if we're going this direction, we want no Moozlie, because I don't see anybody else like that.
Yeah.
And I wonder if you see yourself the same way, considering we're in an industry where you know you get lined up, and sometimes they'll be like, okay, if we're gonna have a rapper, we need one woman. And do you see yourself in that way?
I'm on a media run right now. I feel like I've said this a few times. I'm on a media run and just interacting with different people who are also in the space and seeing how they relate to me and the things that they have to say about me definitely makes me feel like what I feel like, you know, when it's just like the light kind of goes on, because sometimes you're just like grafting in the dark, babe.
It is.
You're just grafting in the dark, just hoping somebody will bring you a plate at some point, you know. You're just working, so you don't even see it for yourself. But I'm definitely at that point now where I'm like, damn, I'm that girl. Like, I really did that, like, you know. And the best part about me that I love so much is it's not just about Moozlie being cool. It's about what I represent to the culture and the voice that I've contributed to the culture. And that is like my favorite thing, because I think that's always something I really strive for.
When you started out in the industry, what did you imagine your career could look like before it became what it is today?
To be honest, I went in very, very naive, super just grateful to be here. Like, oh my gosh, let's see what's going to happen. Because all I ever wanted to do was be on Yo TV. Like,
really?
That's where it ended for me. Like, all I wanted was Yo TV. Like, I didn't think past that.
It's not too late.
Thank you.
SABC One.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But yeah, I just only wanted to be on Yo TV. And then you're like, 17, 18, 19, you're like, you can't join Yo TV at that age. You can be there at that age, but you would have started younger. So I just was like, okay, clearly the Yo TV thing is not going to happen, you know? So then I had to find other interests, and I did a lot of random stuff. I remember going to a 50-50 audition, and that's when I knew...
50-50?
Like,
wait, guys, let me just tell you, those of you that 50-50 is like a nature docu.
It's Afrikaans as well.
And Afrikaans. Kan jy Afrikaans praat?
No, net 'n klein bietjie, maar nie genoeg om 'n show te doen. About wildlife as well. Like,
your Afrikaans is nie bevolk nie, meisie.
Okay, no.
Jammer. I can't believe it.
Yeah, so I just experimented. Like, all I knew is I wanted to be on TV. Like, I just want to be on TV. Like, I don't care where, how, or what. And on that journey, obviously, you're just a young person. You're experiencing life, culture, parties, and then I like honed a niche for myself in the music space.
So the reason I'm laughing on the inside is because I remember being in Canada the one time. Now, I mean, I've been in this business since being a teenager, and I was in Canada for the Toronto Film Festival with a friend. So at some point, we're just walking down the streets in Toronto and we're seeing people shooting. And we're just like, we're just going to go and say, shoot
ourselves.
us. We didn't ask what it's for, because you said you never know who's going to see the tape. So as you speak, I'm like, I so would have done that as well. Where you just like, get your audition, you don't care what it's for.
Blind faith. Blind faith. Back then, there were even auditions to be influencers. I remember going to like, I think it was BAT back then. Do you remember when like they used to like advertise cigarettes and they had the cars?
Oh, the promo.
Yes, and you could get the car and you would travel and go to the parties. I even auditioned for that.
Did you get the job?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I also did ZA TV. Do you remember the club ZA? Kenugunene. He had a weird YouTube channel. I don't even know if the
Were
episodes
you his boss?
I don't know if the
Was he your boss?
Yeah, I don't think it was him. I'm sure there was somebody trying to finesse him to like do a production level. And I was there, babe, outside the club, just interviewing people. Like,
I thought you were gonna say you were having the sushi being eaten off you.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Should we go back and find the
Go
tape?
all the way back. I didn't go that hard.
You're reminding me. Now I remember ZA TV.
There was a time.
Oh my goodness. And you would have been great on fashion TV when it had its time.
Yes.
You would have been so great on fashion
Would have
TV.
loved that.
So when Vuzu, it started with MTV. When that happened and you got the call, what was the feeling that you experienced inside?
So that wasn't a call, that was actually live.
So they told you live?
Like live at a party. It was at a live broadcast, at a party, in Taboo. Media, fans, friends, family, the judges, everybody all there together. And Nomzamo was also, me, Nomzamo, and Lady Jew, who's on BT, we were in the top 3. So it was close. It wasn't like a short thing. It wasn't like a, so it was a huge deal. It was like a big, big deal.
So when you look back at that moment in Taboo, in a club, and you're waiting to hear, what did you now think, okay, this is how my life's going to change, compared to now actually being in the business?
I realized very quickly that we're working.
Sorry, ma'am, what do you mean?
No, like I started working immediately.
Oh.
Like immediately at the party, you're shooting a show. Like it's immediate. So MTV...
I thought you meant I realized that it's not fun, that it's actually a job.
Well, that's what I mean. But I'm saying like I literally started working on that day. I did interviews with a few of the media that was there and we immediately started shooting. So I was instantly thrown into a level of like, okay, like this is not a game. Like you have responsibilities. Like it's not just about you and the vibe. There's actually things that you need to deliver on, So that was a huge like, whoa, hectic moment. I mean, back then I was even representing MTV and they were quite strict back then. There was, and the industry also, you had to have like a certain image. I remember I smoked cigarettes and I wasn't allowed to smoke cigarettes at parties. I'd have to like go in a car or just like behind or whatever. And like on production how everybody just smokes together. It's just a habit that you pick up. But yeah, it was really strict. It felt like a crash course on like what your life in the industry will be like.
What were some of the challenges or things that they put you through to test if you could do this presenting thing? Because lots of people are watching who maybe also like, oh, I would love to do this thing. But back in the day when it was a presenter search or what, a VJ search, whatever it is, you went through proper, stringent, different levels.
It was like artist development.
Yes, literally. So what was one of the hard things that maybe you could share or an exercise you were given to do?
Sure, there were really so many. We actually need to get the MTV-based VJ search because we filmed it. It was like idols.
Yes.
Like we filmed every single stage. I think it was really, the thing that really hit me, it was something Bonang actually said. It was like, what is it about yourself that you can bottle and sell? Because at that time, we really lived in the era of personalities.
Yes.
There was Scoop Makatini, Jenny D, bonang. They were like strong personalities who were really great presenters as well, you know. So just being able to do the job wasn't all you had to do. Like, you had to have a personality so that you could build a rapport, that you could interact with artists. Also at different levels, you know. There were times at V Entertainment where you had a fun show planned and then somebody would have passed away in that afternoon, and you as the presenter now have to anchor that show, you know. So they taught us the different nuances of dealing with entertainment. It's not just about like, hey guys, we're here, or this person just dropped a new music video. It's about telling the real stories about the music and the artists. And I think that's why I was able to articulate myself so well in so many spaces, because it's not just about the link and the closing and the opening. It's about the telling of the story. Like, that was a serious unlock for me.
And the reading of the room.
True.
Your very infamous meme video that none of us can ever forget, of you just absolutely laughing.
Yeah.
When you watch it now, do you still make yourself laugh?
Yes.
That's exactly right. You look at it and you start laughing.
The thing is, I see it so often. People tag me in it so often. People ask me about it so often. So I think about it like a lot.
When are you and her going to reunite?
Everybody thinks I forgot about it. They'll always be like, do you remember that? It's like, you're literally the 7th person to ask me today. Like, everybody asks me about that video. So I don't watch it, but every now and then when somebody tag me on it, I'm like, let me watch this thing. And I die. Like, it's hilarious.
I think you need to find where that woman is.
We did reunite.
You
maybe
did?
2 or 3 years ago. YFM has this feature where they like find people from viral moments. So they like told me we're bringing Convivacious, please come and surprise her at the studio. So I went there, Convivacious guys. And it's like a Chinchikama, I think it was a Orange Farm, but like also popping on her side because of that whole thing. Yes.
Look at that.
Yes. I speak to JR about this, like, if there was a way I could monetize the Convivacious thing, babe, I'd be so rich. Like,
you need to collaborate with her and make a vodka or something. Or something, I don't know.
Like something that makes you laugh. I don't know. Like, we need to find a way to capitalize that thing, because everybody talks about it. Everybody asks me about it. Like, it's wild.
Weed makes people laugh.
I don't want to say that. Hey.
In terms of how your career's now been evolving, and I want to speak specifically around music and being a rapper, what have been your goals and dreams in that space? And do you feel like you've received the, I don't want to use the word flowers, but the respect and the level of credibility you think you deserve? Because I know when it comes to hip-hop, the culture, rap, the standards are very high.
100%.
And not just because you're a woman. If anything, it's another level when you are a woman.
Yeah, no, it definitely gets tough. When I started making music, I also had no experience. It was kind of like the presenting thing, where like I didn't have an experience, but I know that I want to do it. Like, it was just alluring. So I was able to just dive into it like wholeheartedly, very open. And then going through things in the game will make you callous towards it, you know? And I think we're also living in like the streaming generation, and like where it's very fast paced, and it almost seems like you have to have this super loud level of attention for you to feel like, yeah, I did it. But what I've found about myself, even with music, is that it gets to the people that it needs to get to.
Yeah.
Like, I have this song called Fadal, which is literally about my home, like at Davidson, like Ekazi, like only people from Davidson will know what is happening in that song. But that is like my highest stream song. People still tell me about it, babe, the most screws of the screws. will be like, I listen to Fidel every day, just wanted to let you know, you know. So it definitely isn't lost on me that I am making an impact.
Yeah.
Do I have that human artist level of like, yo, one day Rihanna's going to see this video and I'm going to be the thing that, you know, you have those crazy dreams, you know, that you do want to achieve. You want to go to the Grammys, I want to do Coachella, I want to do all of those amazing things. But maybe it's just because of my faith, but I'm very aware of the fact that like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And like you were asking me in the beginning, like, do you know that you are this powerhouse and that you're doing all these things? Like, I am so important to hip hop, even without being a rapper.
Yes.
That those things don't really matter to me. Like, I'm really, like, I have real roots in the culture, you know what I mean? Like, I'm invested, like, in a way that my heart and my mind are in it, that the outside things don't affect it.
You know, wearing Cotton Fest jacket, which obviously got me thinking about Riky quite a bit. How have you dealt with grief, especially in a time where some of these people are public figures, but some of them happen to be close friends?
Yeah.
They happen to be as close as family.
Yeah. I have like time, like I think especially maybe when Riky and Keenan and maybe even Costa as well, when they pass, like you kind of give yourself time, maybe like a little bit of time in the day to just be like, let me just cry about this, let me be super sad about this. But then you just kind of keep pushing. I won't lie, especially when Keenan passed. It was so sad and so bad, but it just really made me feel like God is actually good. Like, it was a weird thing, but my faith really gives me peace. Like, even when things are like bad, which is like, this is bad. Like, this is bad. When Riky passed, I was upset because like Riky didn't need to pass, especially like that. Like, that broke me. Like, when I get even frustrated to this day, when I feel like people are being ungrateful, I think about Riky, you know? So it definitely does get to me, but I just realized that like God is good. The day is bad, but God is still good. Things may be bad, but God is still good, you know? And they really just, you cannot look at both of their lives, of Riky or Keenan or even Akositich, and just not know that like God did a thing there, you know? Just so magical, impactful, and also just shows me that death has been defeated. The way the legacy lives on, like the fact that I'm sitting here in a Cotton Fest jacket, you know what it is, you know what the name is, you know what it represents. It's tangible, it's a real thing. It shows me that death has really, really been defeated, you know? Yeah.
I'll never forget, Nadia made a post about you, and she was saying, guys, through all of this, Moozlie was there holding people up, doing all of these things, and then she still stood in front of the people while her own heart was in pieces.
Yeah.
Do you find that sometimes it's easier for you to be the support system than to be the one that needs to be supported? Because you're quite a feisty, fiery person, and I don't imagine you're somebody who likes to ask for help.
Oh no, not asking for help.
You know what I mean?
I'm
like
that bitch.
I don't imagine you are easily vulnerable, or obviously within your circles you probably are, but I don't imagine you're easily that person.
Yeah, I think I just there's a read the room level. There's just some moments that are not about you, even if you are going through something, you know? I think when Keenan passed in particular, like, I'm telling you now, I have never seen anybody cry harder than Nadia Nakai cried, guys. Like, she cried, and I'm not even trying to be funny or make a joke. Like, have you seen a cartoon character when the tears are just, like, dramatically falling from the eyes? Like, she cried. And in a moment like that, it's not about you. It's not about you. You realize that there's people around you who are going through bigger things. Like, you know, for the world, Super Mega had died. But for Lynn, it was her child. For Kara, it was her dad. her dad, we all had to wait for Cairo to wake up in the morning, and we just hope that she would just sleep a bit longer, because the longer she sleeps, she still has her dad. You know, like real people lost, you know? So you realize, like, it's not about you. It's not about you.
And I mean, Nadia, bless her soul, love you, girl. I think no one would expect anything less, because when you lose your love, irrespective of a ring or not, when you lose your love and you have plans, the grief is not just of the person. You grieve all the hope, all the potential, all the...
Yeah.
You know?
And they were supposed to, like, just be all up in our faces. He was going to drop the album. They were going to do the song. It was going to be the Jay-Z and Beyonce moment, you know? Like, they had plans. We all had plans, but...
You, speaking of loves, for a long time had a love in your life that you shared and everybody knew. How were you able to grieve that? Because a long time with a person who's so intertwined in your life,
100%.
in your career, it's not an easy thing to just be like deuces and go.
Yeah.
And especially for so many people who stay maybe when they feel like they want to leave, but maybe like, but I can't leave. But like, how were you able to make that transition for yourself?
You know, in terms of making the actual decision, you think it'll happen on this like grand occasion after a big misunderstanding or a fight or something like that. And it just happens on a day where you're just like, this is the end. Like,
it's time.
You just don't know why, or I can't even remember exactly what the thing is, you know, but you just get to a point where you are it's not even your wit's end. Because when you're in a situation where you're staying, you go beyond your wit's end. But you just realize that it's time to make the move, you know? And I think it might have been easier to do if we actually freaking hated each other.
Yeah.
Thought it was scumbag of the world. Like, that would have probably been better, because then I could have just been angry, you know? But I was sad because I really loved him, you know? And we had a life together and also plans and things that we wanted to do. So what I actually did was just live in my sister's house, and there was times where I just cried for days, but then I just had to get out, and then I just hang out with new people, make new friends, try new things, go bowling with long nails, you know, like just do random ass stuff, you know, and then you just find yourself again, you know. You look back one day and you're like, okay, damn, I made it through. Because there's times in it where you're just like, this is never going to end. Like, this is weird. Everybody can see. Everybody can tell. And you also realize, don't be so hard on yourself, number one. Everybody's going through things, you know? And people move on, you move on, you'll be fine.
Were you nervous to share your new love, knowing that people get attached to just what they see? Did that make you nervous at all? Or were you in the role of, I'm just in love and it's a natural thing to want to share love?
100%, it's a natural thing. I think in the beginning, you are a bit like cautious, you know? But then you're just like, yeah, man. And for me, I don't like to live a life where it's like a pretense, even though I'm saying to you, I'm super chilled, but people always think I'm bubbly. Like, I can turn that on because that is also who I am. So I don't like to live my life in segments that I have to like drastically change things and drastically change my way of just living peacefully and happily. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not denying myself that ever. It just felt right. Also, it was bound to happen because we also do a lot of work together. He's very, very creative. Cool, like very, very handsome. So it was just bound to happen.
In terms of what you think is one of the most misunderstood things about you, what would you say is one of the most misunderstood things about Moozlie?
That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like with me, I have people who know me. They know my vibe, they know my brand, and they get me. Or people who just don't, but they're not mad at that. Like, it's very rare where there's people who are like, yeah. And if they are, it's just something that's like out of control. Actually, maybe people think I'm naked. Like, because I'm groggy.
Oh, as in like clothes-wise?
Yes, like I like shorts and, you know, and I think, yes, I guess that is.
I was going to say, I feel like sometimes I wouldn't use the word naked. I would say...
risky.
No, not even risky or even risque. I just find you to be very bold when it comes to your fashion choices. And because it reflects your personality, I mean, I see fashion as art. So for me, I mean, I have no issues with like nudity at all.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for my team to allow me to drop those pictures. They know. They keep reminding me, you're a mom now, don't drop those pictures. So for me, I think maybe I'm just a bit more liberal on those things. But if then people say you don't wear clothes, right? Would that even be something that's offensive to you? Accurate or not?
It sounds crazy to me.
Yeah.
It sounds backwards. It sounds like, what year is it?
Have you shown nipples before?
No, I don't think I've done nipples before, but I love a good butt cheek. Ooh,
I cannot wait for you guys to clip just what she said, because they're going to say, is Moozlie lesbian now? Have you been bisexual before? Have you been into girls? Have you kissed a girl?
I have.
You have?
Oh, this is not sensitive because you don't... I know, let me just put out the disclaimer. I do not mean to offend anybody. Because sometimes even just experimenting in things when people are actually being prosecuted for that being their lifestyle. I think there
and also you saying I'm not lesbian is not meant to be an insult, like there's something wrong with homosexuality.
100%, 100%. No, but
so you've experimented.
I've kissed a girl.
Have you dated a girl?
No, I've never dated a girl. I like men. I like men. They'll drive you crazy. At the end of the day, a man is a man. Like, we love them. Oh my gosh, I love my man, babe. He's the one. Like even my friends who are married, they love their husbands. But they just men also sometimes, you know. Also, it's the same with us, though. Because I have to have honest conversations with my partner as well. Because I'm a baddie. I'm that girl. You know, I'm feeling myself. And there's times where he's like, yes, Sisi. Yay. Like, we need to be together. No, like, maybe if I'm in Pitor, no, Akibu.
Like, this is Wabua.
Akiprati. Like, no. But no, like, no.
So, I have one question on the kissing girls.
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Do we know any of the girls you kissed?
Yeah.
Would you kiss her again?
No. I mean, no. I'm with my man. I love my man.
You wouldn't kiss her again, though. She's not gonna, guys, don't ask her. And don't guess in the comments, because we know they're gonna be trying to guess who it is. What is Moozlie saying right now through her music, through her career choices? What is the biggest thing you're communicating and saying?
I do it on my own, baby. I'm a go-getter. Like, literally, that's just my mood. And it's something that I'm starting to feel on the outside. Initially, you really have to plant the seed and just hope people get it. But I'm starting to see that people are really receiving that I'm very ambitious, very hardworking, and not just for me, but it's something that they can relate to because they themselves are the same. Like, really creative, really cool, have unique thoughts that is changing the world around them, you know? When they speak, when they're with their friends or when they're in the business situation, when they speak, people listen. You know, people actually care what they have to say. Those are the people who are listening to my music. Those are the people who are into me. So that's what it's communicating. And I love that that energy is being reciprocated.
I wish I had the gall to like actually rap anything. I think what you guys are doing is hella brave.
Thank you.
Also just because I think you guys get a lot of flack because the standards will never be the same for men and women. I don't think in our time, there's certain things that a man could say that you would not be able to get away with, even if you did say it. Do you find yourself sometimes being, I don't want to say rebellious, but testing the boundaries for the sake of, there's a rebellious energy about you, I feel.
I think that's why I wanted to be a rapper specifically. Because when you're like a presenter, you have to be clean. When you're an MC or a host, like you are controlling the room of the party, the energy. So you want to be good, you want to be light, you don't want to offend people, you know what I mean? But if I walk on the stage and I'm rapping and I can just tell you, Guti, like, when you address me.
Yes.
Like, do you know what I mean? It's different. It's really different. Like, I could not just come on the stage and say, hi guys, this is your girl Moozlie. I'm the freshest, the flyest, the most well-spoken. I am the best. But if I'm rapping and I'm like, I'm better than the best, don't compare me to the rest. It's okay, you know?
Yes.
So yeah, that's definitely.
I need to practice.
Yeah. I think, you know what? I need to channel you actually doing a song because you're a boss. You're a boss, babe. And for years, like I'm so into longevity. Like I am so into longevity. If you can do something for a long time, like proof of concept, like it's all great and
I thought you were saying I'm a boss because I was your boss recently.
Well, that cut me a bag too. Yeah, shout out to that. Shout out to that.
Paid her on time too.
Exactly. You know, got me a hotel room, treated me real nice, right at the whole thing. Because you're a boss. And you respect me. Because I'm a boss too. You know?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I'm still just into the left eye era of rap because I'm still very much, born in the 80s.
Yeah.
That I seen a rainbow yesterday, but too many stars, you know, and the Biggie and the. So I have a lot of respect for what you guys do. I was chatting to Gigi recently. I've spoken to Nadia, all of the awesome ladies that are doing it. And I wonder to myself, do you feel like there's an extra pressure that if you are going to be a female rapper, you have to look a certain way? If you are going to be a rapper who is a woman, rather, you have to look a certain way?
No, not anymore. I think there was a time, and it's not, what is crazy about all of the pressures that happened is we as girls, we kind of did it to ourselves. Like you will follow a trend and then find yourself saying that no, people made you do it. No, they didn't. You didn't have to do it. You could have gone the long way and tried to carve your own lane, but it was just quicker for you to take this one, so you did. Like, you can't blame that on like other people, you know? But when I think about an artist like K-Kid, who's probably one of the biggest female hip-hop artists in this country today, and that's across the board. Like, she's killing it from music videos, she's doing shows, performances, collaborations, the streams are streaming. She's legit, you know, like super duper legit, absolutely undeniable. She's a rap superstar.
She must get paid to hype people. Like the way you just described them, like,
I gotta go check her out.
Yes,
yeah.
No, the way you're describing. So there's something we do on the show. I hope you're not nervous.
No.
I'm gonna shuffle a deck of cards.
Okay.
And you tell me when to stop, and then you choose 3. You're not allowed to look.
What kind of cards are they? They
are cards that help you ask questions of self. They're not tarot. They're not, what's the other one called?
Cabello in here. We don't play that.
Pasta. No, it's not.
We don't play that.
I'm into like self-reflection, introspection, and it just helps me, especially if my mind's all over the place, to just ask questions of me that center me.
Okay.
So that's what it is.
So I have to tell you.
You know I wasn't going to do that. You know I wasn't going to do that to you. So you tell me to stop once, and then you're going to choose 3 cards.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'm shuffling. When you're ready,
stop.
Okay, then I'm going to fan them. Don't look. Just pick any 3 random. Don't look. 1. Oh, okay, it fell. It wasn't meant to be. Grab another one. And grab another one. Wait.
I'll be doing that.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Give me the cards. So they've got questions that I'm gonna read it in the first person.
Okay.
And then it's obviously you. Ooh. The first card says, am I communicating my needs?
Am I communicating my needs? Generally, I don't.
Why?
I'm a people pleaser.
Ooh. Why?
I don't know. And it is something that I struggle with because of the fact that I am a believer. So I'm just like, what would Jesus do? Jesus would have torn up the market. So it is something that I struggle with. But like I was saying to you, like sometimes it's just like, unless it's like really the be all and end all, and it's like you messing with my bread or you trying to fry me like crazy. But like nothing ever really gets to that level, so no.
Okay, seeing as you answered that way, I'm giving you homework.
Okay.
So your sole action, journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter and do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? You've got homework. Before you go, we will take a picture for you.
Okay.
All right. Name all the things you love. I like this one. Yes.
All of them?
Let's say top 5.
I don't think we have time for that. I love God and the Bible.
Yes.
I think that is like so... Why are not more people talking about this? Like, this is brilliant. God in the Bible, brilliant. I love my family. My nephew right at the top, though. His face.
How old is he?
My nephew's face, actually. It can represent my whole family, but literally my nephew's face and how he pouts when he kisses me, that is like pure joy for me. Like pure joy. I love my friends. My friends are so funny. Like so funny and hot. Like squad, yeses. Ambitious. Tubbsy has reminders on a phone, like prayer reminders.
Yes.
I have such beautiful, amazing friends. What else do I love? I love the culture, the whole culture. Hip hop at the top, but like the whole culture. I think just creativity is so cool. And the way that we do it in the game, like we so fly, babe. I think we're so in it that we kind of forget how fly we are. You know?
She will never forget how fly she is. You will not.
I love the culture. What else do I love? What else do I want to love? Like, what do I love? I love doing my nails.
You do?
I love bling bling and like long nails.
Please tell everybody what I asked you before we started recording.
A question that a lot of people ask me.
Yes?
How do I go to the toilet?
No, that's not what I said.
I'm just trying to be polite.
No, don't be polite. This is the internet. It's Beyonce's internet.
Beyonce's internet.
I said, how do you wipe your ass with those nails?
You'd be surprised. A lot of people ask me that all the time. And you got me a nice new answer now. I'm going to say, I don't.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I love it. The answer is, I don't, babe.
Yeah.
6 weeks, I just...
Because first I think I don't wipe my ass. I'm like, I don't even go to the toilet. Because there's also, Jer and I talk about this, there's some people that I don't believe they go to the toilet.
What do you mean?
Like Beyonce, guys, there's no way. I'm sure my intestines, there's no way. Do you think she sits in the bad smell of her poop?
Would you change your view on her if you went into the toilet after her?
If I was outside the toilet and I heard the water, you know, that dropping, and it was Beyonce when it came out, I'd be like, girl, there's no way.
This is why sometimes you can't meet your idols.
Nah.
Because when they become human, it just changes everything.
So human,
they must be far where you can like look up to them as perfect.
100%.
So she does not do those things.
No ways.
Last one. Ooh.
Do I not homework for that? Am I good on that one?
No, you're good. You don't need homework. I'm still going to make you take pictures of the cards, though. Okay. Where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? And why am I not there? And what will it take for me to be well and feel well?
Wow, big sis.
Health goals. Where are you with your health goals?
To be honest, I think I could make better food choices. I'm having like maybe 2 meals a day, but
do you drink enough water?
I drink water when I work out.
So the answer is no.
No. No, the answer is no.
You don't drink.
I do have a lot of sugar, you know. And when it comes to working out, I'm more aesthetic than physical. Like, I do love what it's done for my mental health. Like, it really helps your mind. But I just want like a six-pack. I want to be hot, babe. Like, I want to be freaking hot. Like, I'm a mom born and you just like, yo, are you even real? Like, your legs, babe. Like, I'm always like, says, like, where do you get the time? You know what I mean? I want you to feel bad when you look at me. Like, you know what I mean?
This got deep on so many levels.
So
I don't know how we got here.
I could work on shifting that a bit. I'm falling off a bit now because it's cold. I won't lie, it's cold.
Yes. It's cold. I'm going to pick up the card that is on the floor because this is the card that you dropped.
It could be a message from the universe.
You never know.
Okay.
What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? Yeah. What are the boundaries that need to be strengthened in your relationships?
You know what? In my interpersonal relationships, I think we can just take it one day at a time. But I think just in relation to my energy and what I put things into, I could say no more.
Okay.
I could just generally say no more. I do a lot of...
Or just don't answer the phone.
Yeah, I do a lot of solids. Like, I do a lot of solids. Like, you know, Moose, I need you to do this for me. Or, like, I do a lot of that. And it's not a bad thing. There's been times where it's birthed, like, some really beautiful, amazing, magical moments.
Yes.
But there definitely is time where it takes away from me. Like, I could be using that time to just pour into me. Which sometimes, because I'm a people pleaser, makes me feel like I'm being a little bit selfish, you know?
Yes.
But I could, you know, say like, ish, to be honest, pa, I'm not gonna make it.
I think you'd make a great mom.
Oh, hi.
Just so you know,
interview.
I think you'd make a great mom.
I'm a great auntie.
You could still make a great mom. If ever you choose it's something you want to do, I believe you would make it. Because you're an overthinker, so you'd constantly be trying to work on yourself to be a great mom. And that's what makes a good mom. I think the moms who never say, am I doing the right thing? They never question themselves, and I think you do that often. So you'd make a good mom.
Yeah,
as we wrap up, what would you like everybody watching to know, or your final thoughts?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. I really, really appreciate it. And to everybody who's watching this, who has been supporting me for the last 13 years, or maybe you just bumped into me maybe 2 years ago, or you just discovered me last week or through this podcast, what's up? Shout out to you. And God bless, you know. I think this is the point in the interview where you like drop all of the things where people can check you out or whatever. But I am realizing that people also need to be in a good space to be able to support you. You know what I mean? So I pray that people are good. Like, I pray South Africa be blessed. I pray that your business thrives. I pray that you shine. May your dreams come true. So that when I drop my song, you're happy to hear it.
I learned something new today. I never thought of that. People also have to be in a good place to be able to support you. No Moozlie Mabotja, guys. Every single time I sit and have a conversation with someone, I think it might go a certain direction. It never goes the way I thought it would.
Where do you think this was going to go?
No, I just feel like I walk away surprised. I walked away surprised and excited, because especially when I know people personally, you always hope you're going to get something extra, and I hope and don't think you've had a conversation like this before. No. So it never goes how I'm always surprised pleasantly. That. So no Moozlie Mabotja, follow her. Her music is out. She's doing fabulous things. And comment down below, ask her some questions. I will nudge her to answer the questions you have. And also let us know who else you'd like to have on this podcast and have me ask questions of, let us know what you think of the cards, because I am so into the cards thing at the moment, and you see what it did right here.
Deep.
Subscribe, hit the notification bell. See you next time.